Metals and indices, be it the US, UK, or Germany, traded with a modest bearish bias as we expected yesterday that most of the indicators are slightly overbought and we can see a pressure on the Bollinger Bands and we can expect a pullback. Before that, the US30, that is Dow Jones, has breached 40,000 and achieved record levels, while DAX, which is traded with more bearishness compared to other indices. Now, what to expect? Now, yes, gold and silver specifically also traded with the bearish bias, and we have seen good swings in silver specifically, which is traded between the support and resistances, while gold has also shown a pullback, but it is not traded with more bearishness. So, what to expect today? How to profit trading commodities and indices, and not to mention the natural gas is traded extremely bullish. That was a good sign. And crude oil also has breached 79 levels. We have expected it to trade above 79. It did, but failed to break 79.6. Now, how to profit trading commodities and indices? We're going to see with the help of charts and indicators. This is the first update for the day. Next update will be released before the US session. Just subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to get the notifications. Do like, share, and comment, which is a great motivations. Join my free Telegram channel for live market updates and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start. First, we'll look into gold, followed with silver, then oil and gas, and in the end, Nasdaq, Dow Jones, and DAX and FTSE100 in sequence. Do watch till. You can also skip to your favorite chapter. Chapters are included now in the video, so you can skip to your favorite instrument directly. With that, let's start. First, we look into gold. See, gold on the early charts was trading with divergence from the 20-50 period moving average. It is retraced, it is taking support here, and it is squeezed between 20 and 50 period moving average. We have also seen it getting resistance on the upside from the 20-50 period moving averages. Ideally, a buying entry is about 23.87, but we can buy or initiate a buying entry at 23.83-84 zone, beyond which there will be little bullishness. But then 23.87-88, 23.92, and 23.96, so very nearby resistances, and we have seen gold struggling to break beyond these levels yesterday as well. Thus these are nearby levels, but 30-40 pips each resistance is what you can see, and beyond 24.02 is where the bulls will completely take over. The stochastic is rising, the MACD is bearish here. It can converge crossover. It has not yet crossed over, it is still staying bearish. And see the waves here, good waves is done, and this is also consolidating wave. RSI is rising. Coming to 2-hour chart. Here on the 2-hour charts, I have mentioned one thing, divide this into two. Look at the twin peaks, look at the channel here, higher lows, higher highs. Now, if you see the bottom of the channel, where is the bottom of the channel? Right now, you can see the bottom of the channel is at 2370. And that is why also I said yesterday that 2370, 2365, as long as 2354, 55 is not taken, we are not going to treat gold as bearish. That is very clear. So below 2354, 55 zone is where bearish will take over. But right now I can see, if you divide this into two, you can see twin peaks. This one is a bigger one, this one is a smaller one. Where could be the bottom at around 2370 levels, and this is going to be a great support even if it tries to drop. Now look at the 2-hour charts here. After retracement, it is trading with the support at 20 periods, so we have to watch out here. Look at these 3 to 4 candles, 23, 82, 83 levels, giving it a very good resistance here. Stochastic rising, the MACD is bearish here. MACD on the 2-hour charts is still looking downwards, and it has further scope for it to trade bearish. RSI almost trading flat. Coming to 3-hour charts, on the 3-hour charts as well, see the support it has shown with the 20 period moving average. Very good support is seen here. Now see diminishing bearishness, it has retraced, diminishing bearishness showing a reversal, and if it breaks beyond 23.82, 83 and then 87 levels, certainly more bullish momentum can be expected there. Stochastic is rising. MACD, look at 3-hour MACD, it is still bearish here, it is looking downwards. RSI is almost staying flat. On the 4-hour chart, similar observation. Look at the moves here, see the bounces it has taken. Now look at the increase in size of the bounce. See, this was the bigger bullish move, this is a diminishing bullish move, though it has achieved the higher, but the base was also higher. Certainly this suggests that the bullishness has got diminished, but the bullishness has not completely eliminated. Where are the highs? Now the highs of the channel are well beyond 2400, that is towards 2420, 2430 levels. Now it has to break beyond 2400, 2402 zone in order to continue its movement towards 20 all-time high levels. Stochastic has dropped to bottom. MACD is just crossed over, it trading without any divergence, and it has still scope for it to continue with the rise. RSI coming out of the overbought zone. Coming to daily, and before we look into daily charts, if you want to learn this art of trading, be a part of my 23rd mentorship batch starting 31st mentorship batch starting 20th of May. Register yourself now. Reach out to me for details. Equip yourself with those tools, techniques, strategies, and the trade setup with the help of which you can trade profitably and comfortably. You can also be part of my signals channel on Telegram. We are trading as per the signals. You can benefit. Write an email or ping me on Telegram for your queries related to the services. Those who had asked me to recommend a broker, the recommended broker is also there in the channel and video description. Do watch out the broker which offers a step-free account with the lowest, and there are no hidden charges as well. So do register and enjoy trading. Now look at gold on the daily charts. See gold on the daily charts. This was the bullish move retracement taking the support here from 2050 and then the reversal. If you look at the movement here, you can see rise retracement, rise retracement, rise retracement. Now see couple of bullish candle and one bearish candle taking the support here, then couple of stronger bullish candle. There is a possibility of a second bearish candle, but right now I do not see that happening. It is trading in this bullish channel. And also one must notice that yesterday's candle was outside Bollinger Bands. Now it has shown a swing specifically. Now see, another point here is this was the top of the channel in which gold was trading. It has breached this channel and it is on a breakout. So yesterday what has happened, it has taken the support from the top of the channel. This was the resistance, this is the support. It has to break below these levels in order to fall back within the zone here. Thus 2365-60 zone is one important level and 2354-55 is the next level which will confirm the bearishness. Else what is happening, it has already formed the tail for the day. We may see a bigger bullish candle here, possibility exists, and thus you can buy here at 2382-83 levels, but then be careful at around 86-87, 91-92, 96, then 24-0102. Very nearby resistances, you cannot avoid it. Once it breaks beyond 24-0102, the bullish momentum will increase, else it can fall back, it can crash again, it can reverse again. As long as the double top levels are not breached, it can reverse again. On the downside, a selling entry right now I will recommend is at 2374 levels, but 2370 67 first support zone, very good support zone. Then rather I will say 2370 to 65 itself is a completely stronger support zone, below which we can expect it to move towards 2360, 2354, 55. And in any case, gold dropping below 2354, 55 will lead to stronger bearish momentum. Take your positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Now let's have a look at silver. Now see silver on the hourly charts or trading with divergence from the 20 period here as well, and it has converged towards this. Now see, another observation here is after the drop, it is trading sideways within this box. It has to come out of the box and see how stronger the resistance here is at 2970, 75. It has failed to break beyond these levels, and on the downside, the support at 2940 very strong. On the upside, I will recommend you to buy now silver at around 29.80. But this complete zone between 29.80 to $30 levels is going to remain a critical resistance for silver to break past by. Though right now we can see it getting the support here and perfectly getting the support from the 20 period. If it rises, the breakout going to be equally strong. So let's wait. 29.75, 29.80, 29.80 levels, very strong resistance will be seen there. Stochastic has dropped here. The MACD is trading with divergence and bearishness, and RSI has dropped as well. Coming to 2-hour, likewise on the 2-hour chart, see trading sideways. That is what I can say in between 2940 to 2980 levels. This is what it is trying to do. We have to wait for a breakout after the sharp drop. It is traded sideways. So breakout either which ways is going to be stronger. Right now I can see it is trading sideways. Let it take a shape. Either it has to drop below 2940 or it has to stay above 2980. Stochastic near to top. MACD is divergent and bearish, and RSI has dropped significantly. Coming to 3-hour charts, similar observation. See, no significant movement. Try to stay in the box here. In fact, I will say you can sell here at 2950 levels, but rather 2940 is going to be a safer entry. And see, the prices might converge towards this 2920 levels, which is very strong support. Remember, I have shared one more thing yesterday. Look at the formation on the 3-hour charts. Rise, retracement. This is what has happened. Then a stronger breakout. Now it is again trying to consolidate. See the formation here. Similar observation. Where are the lows of this? Even if it tries to drop at the current levels, 2940 levels are going to play a major role. 2940 to 2920 is a definitely critical support for silver for the day. Stochastic flat, MACD crossing over here at the top. This is a sign of bearishness. It is not showing much bullish intent, but it is crossing over at the top, looking downwards. It can lead to slight bearishness. RSI coming out of the overbought zone. Coming to 4-hour, look at the 4-hour charts. higher highs or flat top you can see, and couple of bullish candle, first red candle, so second red candle may appear which can take the prices further down, which can try to pull the prices towards 29.20 $29 levels as well. So if you see it is staying below 29.40, take a sell entry, but be careful at as long as 29.20 is not taken, you have to be careful. Stochastic rising, MACD converging, trying to cross over for a sell, RSI just coming out of the overbought zone. Coming to the daily chart. Now look at daily chart. See preceding candle. I all mentioned one thing yesterday that it is outside Bollinger Bands. It is putting a pressure on the Bollinger Bands. We can see a swing. We can expect slight pull on the downside. Precisely that has happened. We have seen a pull here. Now what has happened? It has achieved lower highs. It can try to either deliver lower lows here, unless and until it breaks beyond 29.80, 20 and $30 levels, we are not going to treat silver as bullish. It can, remember, in fact it can achieve higher highs at 29.90 and reverse. This is also possible, and a selling entry is below 29.40. In fact 29.40 to 29.20 is a greater support zone. Only bearishness is below 29.20 levels. Also one must notice what has happened here. See bullish retracement, bullish retracement, bullish retracement, and this was the bigger bullish move. Yes, it is trading in this bullish channel. Where are the lows of the channel? At around $29 levels. So that is why I say there are good great support here for silver on the downside. Whatever position you are taking, you have to be trading with caution, because as long as $29 levels are not taken, we should not be treating silver as bearish for the day. So yes, you can take a sell and trade 29.40, expect it to move towards 29.20, and if it breaks 29.20, you can expect $29 levels, which is going to be a very good support. And on the upside, 29.80 you can buy, expect $30 levels, first resistance, and this is going to be extremely strong resistance in between 29.80 to 30. You have to be careful here. Beyond $30 levels is where sky is the limit. 30.20, 30.50 and $31 levels will be seen very soon. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at crude. See, oil yesterday stayed bullish. It has moved towards 79.5 levels. I have mentioned that beyond 79, certainly the bullishness will prevail, and we can look forward to the highs here. Specifically, if it breaks beyond 79.6, that is the point of time you can say now the bulls will take over completely. Now see what has happened, achieving the highs. It is retail again taking the support, also 79, which has provided a stronger resistance as of now. It is now breaking this, and thus we can look forward to 79.5, 79.6 zone first target, and beyond that certainly more bullish momentum is going to be seen. Moving averages have crossed over, trading with divergence, staying bullish. And see, oil is trading in this bullish channel. Where are the support levels? At 78.4, 78.6. So this $1 zone is where we have to be extremely watchful. And also on the daily charts, I have mentioned yesterday, 77.8 is the level below which only we can expect it to trade bearish for the day. Stochastic rising here on the early charts. MACD is also bullish, and RSI is almost trading flat with a modest bullish bias. Coming to 2 hour chart, look at 2 hour charts here. Rise retracement, and again trying to give a breakout. And yes, there is a bullish channel here. It is trying to give a breakout. Possibly we may see a rise towards 79.4, 79.6 zone, and beyond that, more bullish momentum may prevail. One more point to observe here is, see, it was trading bearish. It is giving a breakout. We can expect a rise here. Possibility exists. Stochastic rising. The MACD is also bullish, and RSI is rising. Coming to 3 hour charts. Now, on the 3 hour charts, another observation here is the bullishness getting diminished. That is one observation. Second observation is bigger tails are seen. It means there is a push from the downside to keep the prices high. You can buy here at 79.2 when you see the lower price above 79.2. But then you have to be trading with caution as long as 79.6 is not taken. We are not treating oil as bullish. It can fall back. The day has just started. We can expect it to reverse as well. So you have to be trading with caution. 79.6, if it breaks, you can say we are looking forward to higher prices, else it is still not to be treated bullish. Moving averages have started to converge crossover, and we have to wait for it to crossover. If you look at the stochastic, this is rising. The MACD is still bullish. The RSI is almost flat here. On the 4 hour, now look at 4 hour charts here. You can notice this. Just eliminate these two candles. These are noises here. Just look at this. It is still bullish. Wait for a breakout. If you see oil is staying above 79.2, you can buy, but then it is going to be slight riskier. As long as 79.5, 79.6 zone is not taken, we have to be careful here with the trades. And on the downside, a selling entry can be taken at 78.8, but still 78.5, 78.4 first support zone. Below that, 77.8, 78 the next. If and Any case, oil drops below 77.8, then only we should treat this as bearish. Let's have a further look. Stochastic is rising here. MACD is bullish. RSI is also bullish here. Coming to daily charts. Another observation on the daily charts, look at the flat bottom. With the flat bottom, we have seen prices trying to bounce back. And yes, it is trading in this sideways box. It has to come out of the box. Also, you should look at the last two candles. You should have noticed here, bigger tails are seen and the pull on the upside is seen. Now, when the next candle starts here and the price is trades above 79.6, 79.8 and $80 levels, we can say now the bulls will take over from here, and then this will be the beginning of the reversal here, where the prices might try to move higher. Be watchful, it has formed a very strong base. A breakout on the upside is going to be stronger. At the same time, a downward break is also equally possible and probable. You should not eliminate any of the movements here. Stochastic is rising. The MACD is on the verge of a crossover, and this is also one of the observations that it can continue to rise. RSI is rising, trading bullish. So looking at this, before I give you the trading levels and strategy, if you want to learn this art of trading, be a part of my 31st mentorship batch starting 20th of May. Register yourself now, else you can be part of my signals channel on Telegram, where trading as per the signals you can benefit. Write an email or ping me on Telegram for your queries related to the services. Join the recommended broker and enjoy trading. All the links are there in the channel and video description. Now look at the daily charts here, and as I said, I will expect it to give a breakout here, which means it has to stay above this zone and then 80, 81.80.1 levels. If these two levels are taken, we are looking forward to a very strong rise in the coming season, in the coming week, where the prices might completely reverse towards 82 and in fact higher levels. What has happened here? See, this was the bullish channel. The prices have retraced here. It has formed a base. If it gives a breakout, it has to be a stronger one, and then complete reversal can be expected. Right now, there is a possibility that it can break also, but once it moves on the upside, it is going to be a stronger move. If you look at a stock, I think this is bullish. The MACD is also rising. So looking at this, I can recommend you to buy gold at buy crude oil at 79.2 levels, but be careful. This is a riskier trade. As long as 79.5, 79.6 is not taken, beyond 79.6 is where the bulls will take over, and then you have to wait for 80.1 first resistance zone, 80.5 the next, and then 81 is the level which I will be looking at. And you all know we have been mentioning this since last week that I will be looking at 81. So it has to be there. It's taking its time. On the downside, a selling entry. See, I'm not the one who runs the market, but that is why you have to keep a second option open. Where to sell? I will recommend you to sell at 78.8. This is again a riskier sell. As long as 78.4, 78.5 is not taken, and 178.4 is taken for the day, then you can say there will be increase in bearishness, where we can look forward to 77.8, 78. In fact, that will not confirm the bearishness. It has to drop below 77.8, which will confirm that there is further drop and bears awaited here. Remember, this time if it drops and closes below 77.8 zone any point of time today, the next week could open on a bearish note. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at natural. How beautiful it is to see when the instruments behave as per you. And see, I have been mentioning a buy on net gas since long now. Since the $2 levels, I've been mentioning you to recommend. I have recommended you to buy net gas. It is going to rise, and what it has done, it is almost seen from 1.8 levels. It is almost seen now a 50% rise. It has hit 2.7 levels. I hope you all profited. Look at my monthly review for June, May. I have mentioned there is a massive rally ahead, and see what it has done. Massive rally indeed. The rise, retracement, and if you look at the hourly charts, it is still not showing much signs of bearishness. It is still delivering higher lows and higher highs. But looking at the movement here, it is getting a good resistance here at 2.64. Thus, if you see net gas again above 2.65 levels, you can initiate a buying entry. That will be a level beyond which little bullishness can be observed. Else, right now I can see a wall out here. There is a possibility of a slight retracement. So 2.65 is an ideal buying point. The stochastic has dropped a bit. The MACD, look at MACD crossing over here at the top, trading bearish. It can try to pull the prices little down, but net gas has still not much of room on the upside. RSI is flat. On the 2-hour chart, look at the 2-hour charts, retracement, and then now see the gear is changed here. It is accelerated compared to this. This is an accelerated move here. So below 2.6 is where the bears will be interested in a drop, else it is still trading bullish. It is still looking upwards. Stochastic has dropped. MACD is trying to converge crossover for sell. RSI is almost staying flat. Coming to 3 hour chart. On the 3 hour charts, slight resistance and a reversal is what we can look forward to. There could be a possibility of a retracement. How low? 2.58 cannot be denied. Possibility is there. And if you look at, see, it has formed a very strong base now at around 2.5455 levels. You have to be watchful of that. Only if it breaks this, then you should treat this as bearish, else it is trading in this bullish channel. If you look at the stochastic, this has dropped. The MACD is in green, it is still bullish. RSI is overbought. Coming to 4 hour. Now look at 4 hour chart. The drop here, higher lows here, it is consolidating its position. Where are the highs and lows? 2.7, it needs to break on the upside. 2.6, it needs to break on the downside. 2.6, 2.58, very, very good support exists here. And if you look at increasing bullishness is what you can observe here. The stochastic has dropped here. The MACD is in green. It has come to overbought levels. RSI is certainly staying overbought. Coming to daily. Now look at the daily charts here. Higher lows, higher highs here. And if you look at the move, you can find, see, yesterday's was a bullish candle. It is right now is position greater than 50% of the complete move. This suggests that there is still bullishness. When the next candle starts and it opens on a bullish note, and if you see the price is staying above 2.65, when you see the lower price above 2.65, we can expect it to move towards 2.7 again. And if it stays above 2.7, we are looking forward to a rise towards 2.8 levels. Also, one must notice it is trading in this bullish channel. Where are the lows of the channel now? No lows of the channel now at around 2.5. So a selling entry. See, also moving averages are now looking upward, staying bullish. Stochastic overbought, MACD divergent and bullish, and RSI overbought. So looking at, if you see natural gas staying above 2.65, yes, there is a buy, but do not treat this as bullish as long as 2.7 is not taken. Only bullishness is above 2.7, where you can look forward to 2.72 and 2.8 levels as the next targets. On the downside, a selling entry I will recommend now at around 2.62 levels. But then also you have to be careful. 2.6, 2.58, the first support zone, very, very strong support. Then 2.54 levels will come into picture, the next support zone, and then 2.52. If at any point of time net gas drops below 2.5 to 2.5 zone, consider that it is trying to reverse and it is trying to erase most of the gains, where it can try to move towards 2.48 levels, chances for which appears to be very, very less. Yes, I still see there is still bullishness in net gas. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at Nasdaq 100. Tech 100 achieving the record highs. We have seen it showing a pullback. It has come to the support levels at 18,550 and now trying to retrace. Remember, after the sharp drop, it is trying to retrace. It is still under not a reversal. And if you see US100 up below 18,540, you can take a sell entry for 18,500, which is going to be the first support, and below that 18,400, the next support zone. Else what you can see here, it may try to create a channel like this, where it has hit the bottom, it can hit the highs at 18,700 as well. Stochastic rising, the MACD is still trading bearish. It can converge here. It has seen a sharper fall. RSI is also trying to trade bearish, looking downwards. Coming to 2 hour chart, look at 2 hour charts here, retracing here, stronger divergence, and it is come towards the 20 period moving average, taking the support from the 20 period moving average right now. And if it drops below 18,540 and further levels, it can look forward to further drop. Too much of divergence, too much of bullishness calls for it to show a stronger pullback as well. But I will still not say as it is not bearish as long as 18,500 is not taken. If you look at stochastic has dropped to oversold levels. The MACD interestingly has crossed over at the top. It is trading bearish. We can see a little retracement candles, but I will not consider this for a reversal, or I will not treat this as bullish as long as the highs from yesterday are not taken. RSI coming out of the overbought zone. Coming to 3 hour chart. Likewise on the 3 hour charts, a bearish candle, a reversal sign, sharper bearishness. If it drops below these lows, you can say there will be further bearishness towards 18,500, and below 18,500 is where we can look forward to further drop towards 18,450, 18,400 levels. But right now I can say that it can still reverse and retrace towards 18,600 and 640 levels before showing a pullback. Yes, it can move like this. It can come to this zone and then show the fall. Be watchful. Stochastic oversold. MACD has just crossed over at the top. Trading with divergence is staying bearish. It can look forward to a little drop. RSI just coming out of the overbought zone. Coming to 4 hour charts. Look at the 4 hour charts, two straight bearish candles. This candle trying to show a reversal. There is a possibility of a retracement with modest bullishness. It can try to move towards 18,620, 18,640 zone before looking forward to a fall. It has to break beyond these highs at 18,660 in order to confirm the bullishness here. Else, there is a possibility for price to move towards 18,450 levels very soon. Stochastic dropping sharp, MACD trying to converge crossover for sell, RSI just coming out of the overbought zone. Coming to daily, and before we look into daily charts, if you want to learn this art of trading, be a part of the 31st mentorship batch. Join the Signal channel where we capture hundreds of pips and points trading different instruments every day. Do join the recommended broker and enjoy trading as well. All the links are there in the channel and video description. You can connect with me for any of your queries related to the services. Now look at the daily charts. The preceding candle, we have seen it getting a push from the top side, which has closed in red. Now for this candle, it has to drop below 18,500 levels in order to confirm the bearishness. As long as 18,500 is not taken, we should not be treating Nasdaq 100 as bearish, below which you can expect it to move towards 18,545, 50 zone and then 18,500 levels, below which more bearishness may prevail towards 18,460. So right now we can see a support in between 18,545 and thus below 18,540 you can take a sell entry for 500, 450 and lower levels. And on the upside now, see on the upside, very important for Nasdaq 100 to rise beyond 18,600. See 18,610. Look at the opening and closing of these levels. 18,610, 620, very important level for Nasdaq 100 to break past by. If it stays above these levels, you can say that there should be a pull on the upside. First at 18,640, 650 resistance, and if it breaks 18,640, 650, we will look forward to higher highs. Stochastic overbought, MACD bullish and RSI near to top. Looking at this, sell at 18,540 and buy at 18,610 levels here. On the upside, be careful at 18,640, 660 zone. Beyond that, we will look forward to 18,710, 720. And if it breaks this, 18,800 will be the next target. On the downside, if it breaks below 18,540, you can sell, wait for 18,500 and then 18,450 levels. Below 18,450 is where the bears will take over. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at Dow Jones. See US30 on the hourly charts, lower highs, and it is trading bearish after retracement, again a fall. And see the retracement candles are smaller, the fall is bigger. We have to wait for it to break 39,850, 840 zone and then 39,800. If these two levels are taken, then we can say that there will be slight further bearishness which can pull the prices towards 39,700. Now if you eliminate this channel here, you can find out that US30 is trading in this 39,800, very good resistance there on the downside, and 39,960, very good resistance there on the upside. Stochastic rising, MACD is still divergent and bearish and RSI is dropping sharp. Coming to 2-hour chart, look at the 2-hour charts, retracement towards 20 period, retracement towards 20 period, taking the support here. Now see, after retracing, it is again taking the support. Wait for it to break below 39,840, 850 levels and then 39,800. If these two levels are taken, then you can say now US30 is turning bearish towards 39,700 levels. The stochastic oversold, MACD has crossed over at the top, trading with divergence and bearishness and RSI dropping sharp. Coming to 3-hour chart, look at 3-hour charts, drop, retracement and again looking downwards. We can look forward to further fall towards 39,800, and that is going to be a very good support, and that is an achievable level as well. So if you see it is staying below 39,800, you can say more bearishness may prevail. The stochastic oversold, MACD crossing over at the top, trading with divergence looking downwards. RSI has also come out of the overbought zone. Look at 4-hour. On the 4-hour charts, lower lows are seen. This candle, where it closes, it is going to be of prime importance. If it drops below 850, 840 zone, you can expect it to drop more towards 800 and then 700 levels. So ideally, we have got our selling entries. At the same time, a buying entry is now at around 39,900 levels. If you see it is staying above 39,900, 930 zone, stay bullish for 39,970, 40,000 levels, and beyond 40,000, sky is the limit on the upside. Stochastic dropping sharp, MACD is trying to converge crossover for a sell, RSI dropping sharp. Coming to daily, now look at daily charts. Look at the preceding candle, comes with a bigger wick and a smaller red body. Now it has to break below 39,800. That will confirm the bearishness here and a fall towards 39,700 and lower levels. Else US30 is still not bearish. As long as 39,800 is respected, chances for it to give a swing towards 40,000 can be seen here, because see, these 200 points can be a good swing zone. 39,800 plus minus 1020 is a good support zone for US30 for the day. Stochastic overbought here, MACD divergent and bullish, and RSI overbought. So looking at this, you can sell here at 39,840, 850. Expect it to take the support from 39,800, 780. And if it bounces back from these levels, it can again try to move towards 40,000 levels, 39,970, 40,000 levels. Very, very good resistance exists there. So it can show you a swing as well. Thus, you need to be trading with caution. On the upside, once it trades beyond 40,020 is where we can expect it to trade bullish. So buy at 39,900, sell at 39,840. Ideally, this is the zone where you should not take any position for this 60 points. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at DAX or Germany 40. See, DAX has breached the bullish channel here. It was trading bullish. Yesterday, it has shown a sharper fall. A strong profit booking was seen here. It has come to the support levels here and it has breached the support levels as well. Now 18,600, 18,600 and 18,720. This is the zone where we have maximum support and resistance for DAX. See, on the upside, the resistance there from the moving averages can be stronger one. If it starts to move on the upside, 18,750, 780 are going to be very, very good resistance. Also, if you look at the drop or sharp, the retracement is gradual and the fall is again sharp. So if you see it is staying below 18,680 levels, you can take a sell entry here and expect it to trade with more bearish bias. Let's have a further detailed look. The stochastic dropping sharp. MACD has seen a stronger drop, and thus I expect that there could be a possible retracement from here, which can take the prices little up. How up? 18,750, 18,780 levels are achievable. RSI is bottom. Coming to 2-hour charts, similar observations, sharper drop, minor retracement. Let it break beyond 18,720 and we can look forward to 18,760, 18,800 levels as the next targets. Stochastic oversold, MACD is still bearish and RSI is at bottom. Coming to 3-hour charts, on the 3-hour charts, again, it is trying to take a shape, though it is shown a reversal, but I do expect that there has to be a reversal. Right now, it is not showing any such intent for it to continue with the rise. Thus, if you see it is staying below 18,680 levels, you can take a sell entry. We can expect 18,656, 30 as the next target, 18,600 as the next. Stochastic oversold, MACD is divergent and bearish, and RSI is also trying to trade bearish here. On the 4-hour charts, if you look at, see on the 4-hour charts, these two candles consolidating here, you can see diminishing bearishness is one observation. Thus, a reversal from here can be expected. And if you see it is staying beyond 18,720, that is the point of time you can take a buying entry here. Else, do not treat DAX as bullish. Only above 18,720, you can initiate a buying entry. Wait for 18,745, 18,760, 770, and then 18,800 as the next resistance. 18,800 is going to be a very, very strong resistance for DAX on the upside. Stochastic oversold, MACD bearish, and RSI is dropped as well. Coming to daily, look at daily charts. It has started with a slight pull here. See, stronger bearish candle here. It has erased the gains from the last couple of strong bullishness. And now, also one must notice it is still delivering higher lows and higher highs. It is trading in this bullish channel. It is very, very important for DAX to trade below 18,650, 630 zone in order to confirm the drop here. And yes, it can continue to trade bearish. Why? Because see, too much of divergence and strong bullishness calls for it to converge, and how low the conversion can be, it can move towards 18,400 and lower levels. Stochastic dropping sharp, MACD is in green trying to converge, and RSI has come out of the overbought zone. Now looking at this, I will recommend you to sell DAX at 18,675 levels, expect it to move towards 18,640, 650, or rather I will say 18,630, 650 as the first target zone, 18,600 as the next. And if DAX trades below 18,600, we will look forward to 18,500 levels. Yes, the fall can be very, very sharp. You have to be careful there. On the upside, a buying entry I will recommend is at 18,720 levels. If you see DAX above 18,720, you can buy. Expect 18,760, 770 and 18,800. In fact, 18,740 first, 18,660, 760, 770 the next, and 18,800 the third resistance are going to play a major role. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at UK 100. UK 100 on the early charts, divide this into two. You can see the symmetry. You can see it is skewed on the downside. You have to wait for it to break below 8,410 levels. Below 8,410 is where we can, 8,410 and 8,400 is going to be a very strong support zone. And then 8,3. See, this complete zone is going to play a major role today. Below 8,380 is where you can expect it to trade bearish towards 8,350. Now see, it is skewed on the downside. The movement is trading bearish. You can look at this. Where are the top of the channel at around 8450, 8460 zone? The lows at around 8380. You have to be careful here. Stochastic dropping sharp. MACD is trading bearish and RSI has dropped sharp too. Coming to 2-hour chart, look at the 2-hour charts staying bearish here. Look at the symmetrical formation. A V-shaped recovery was seen. Now it has come back to the same trading channel in which it is trading. Where are the lows here? 8380. Stochastic dropping sharp. MACD trading bearish. RSI has dropped as well. On the 3-hour charts, if you look at, see, it has taken a shape, one bearish candle, couple of consolidation, and then a bearish candle here. Let it drop below 8410 and then we will confirm further bearishness towards 8395, 8380. Stochastic dropping sharp, MACD bearish and RSI is also dropping sharp. On the 4-hour charts, we can see that it has come to the support levels. Let it give a breakout, and that is also confirmed that if it draws below 8410, there will be a further bearish momentum. Also, if you look at the move here, the drop here, and it is skewed on the downside, thus a breakout is going to be stronger when you have to be watchful, careful, alert. Stochastic dropping sharp, MACD is bearish and RSI almost flat. Coming to daily chart. Now on the daily chart, see one bearish candle, a swing candle, lower highs, lower lows. It appears the candle is going to be bigger bearish. You have to be very, very careful. It appears after consolidating here, we can look forward to a reverse. And see, for the entire week, it has been trading in this sideways bullish zone. Thus, it is important for it to drop below 8380 levels. Any drop below 8380 will be a confirmation of a sharper fall, which can pull the prices towards 8350, 8300 levels as well. Too much of divergence of the price from the 20 period moving averages calls for it to converge. Let's see when it converges. So looking at this, a buying entry is only above 8430 levels, or rather I will say 8440 levels, where you can expect 8450, 8460. Only and only if UK 100 trades above 8460, we should be treating this for a bullish move towards 8500. Else it is still not bullish. It has the potential for it to trade bearish here. On the downside, a selling entry I will recommend is 88410. Then you can expect 8395, 8380 at the two stronger support, below which you can expect 8350 levels, and 8300 also is possible. If it can rise strong, it can drop strong as well. So do not trade between 8410 and 8440 levels for this 30 points. Just be watchful, careful, alert. Take your positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch. Join my signals channel. Reach out to me for your queries related to the services. This is the first update. Do not miss to watch the next update before the UK session, before the US session, and the major data releases. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. See you again before the US session. Thank you.